Okay, so you have a big trust issue. Mhm.
Yes. I'm not good at keeping friends.
Okay.
um, I recently, what really bothered me was the suspicion of being cheating on, and I had a problem with this from all my relationship, I may say.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm,
Okay. So your partner's like cheating on you.
yes, that's what I believe. Even if there are no, how do I say, proofs.
Okay.
Yeah, and even if he's caring, loving the same, he's acting the same, I still have that. It's bothering me. I keep thinking about it, obsessive thoughts, and in time I can't ignore them, and they hit me, and I'm very low on those days. Yeah.
Okay. 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 Yeah. Okay. So let's do this. Um, I want you to connect to what is it when you think about that, oh, I don't trust people. I want you to connect to that feeling. Yeah, this feeling of I don't trust them, they're cheating on me, I cannot prove it, but I know it, right? Whatever, just feel that and describe it to me. What does that feel like?
Mm, it brings a lot of sadness,
Okay.
and um, I feel like even if it's not real, I can change that I believe in it. This is what's really confusing.
So even if it's not real, I cannot, what did you say?
Change it.
Okay, the feeling.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, very good. So the feeling is like deep sadness. Yeah. Okay. I want you to tell me, where does it feel in your body?
In my chest.
Okay, chest. And how does it feel in your chest?
I feel it like a ball that I keep squeezing.
Okay. A
Yeah.
ball that okay. Like your chest is a ball that is being squeezed.
Yes. Yes.
Right.
Like it's there and I can't move it. I can't release it. I can't do anything with it.
Okay, good, good, good. Okay, Gabri. Good. I know it's unpleasant, but I need you to feel that, connect to that feeling and this sadness, okay? The sadness that you feel in your chest. And I want now that you tell me, when was the last time that you felt this? Was it, could be this morning, yesterday, it doesn't matter. I want you to tell me, when was the last time that you felt this?
Mm, 2 days ago, pretty recently.
Very good. 2 days ago. And what happened? What happened? What happened immediately before that made you feel this way?
Before that, I was very irritated, almost angry,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't know why. I was kind of scared because I like to know my feelings and try to label them somehow.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know why and what triggered it. And it was pretty intense.
Okay. Okay. So then let's go back to 2 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
What were you doing when you felt like this?
I was playing on my phone. I was in my room and I tried to sleep. And my boyfriend let me to sleep. And he said he will go in the living room and I heard him talking on the phone, and it just triggered, like, who is he talking with? What is he talking about? Is it me? Is it about me? I'm not doing something. Yeah, all those thoughts. So yeah,
Okay.
and he was only talking with his parents. It was nothing.
Okay. Okay. Very good. But here we see,
Mm-hmm.
okay, that this didn't come out of nowhere. This came, the
Exactly.
trigger was, right, that you heard him talking on the phone and you were wondering who is he talking to, right?
Yes.
Is he being unfaithful, right?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Now let's take a deep breath. Yeah. And let's go back in time, Gabri. Let's go back in time. And I want you to remember now another time in the past that you had the same feeling, same sensation. When was that?
Mm. It. Oh, and I think about it, happened many times.
Mm-hmm.
Even
Okay,
when
good.
I went out with my girlfriends and, well, my actual partner, or he was there too, I still had this feeling that he had the looks for her or things like that, even if they were just talking or, yeah, and I was there. It was, the suspicion was there. I don't know why. Mm,
Okay.
yeah. It also happened with my friends, even if we were three friends,
Yes.
only friends.
Like
And
three girlfriends, you mean?
yes,
Yeah.
yes. And we were talking, and I felt like I was inferior, maybe. I shouldn't be there. I don't know why I'm there. Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Yeah. Okay. So feeling inferior and like I shouldn't be here.
Yes.
And is this the same feeling, same sensation that you get when you suspect that your boyfriend is interested in someone else or is being unfaithful? Is it the same feeling? Just
It is. It is.
okay. Okay. So it makes you feel sad and also insecure.
Yes.
Yeah. And like
Yes.
you shouldn't be there. Okay. Very good. Okay, Gabri. Now let's take another deep breath. And now I want you to go back a lot further in time. A lot further in time to when you were young, very young. You're still young, but maybe when you were a teenager or a child, maybe even a small child. I want you to connect. Just feel it. When did I feel that way as a child?
Mm. Yes.
Good. Tell me.
I think I felt like that when we had kids visiting us, and my parents were home, and my dad was more closer to them, and he was more nice, I can say. He was nicer, and he didn't spend much time at home with us. I also have a brother, a big brother, and he wasn't home because he was busy with work, trying to make everything better for us. And we didn't spend much time together. And I remember I felt like that when he was playing with those kids and not with me, the same. Like, I was wondering why he's not like that when he's playing with only the two of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Yes. Yeah.
uh, that's way back.
Yeah. How old were you?
Mm, maybe 7, 8 years old.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you have that same sensation. I want you to go back to that time when you picture that day. You're there in the house, these other kids are there, your dad is playing with them and being nicer to them and being closer to them. How do you feel? How does that make you feel?
Small,
Yeah.
unimportant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And inferior?
And yes,
Exactly. Inferior in comparison to those kids. Okay. Does it make you feel sad as well?
yes, it
Yeah.
does.
Why? Why does it make you feel sad?
Mm, because I should have been one of those kids and be treated like that. I
Mm,
was little. I
yeah.
had all the unconditional love as a kid I could give.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I want you to realize this. What you're feeling now, Gabri, when you go out with friends and you feel inferior, or when you are with your boyfriend and you think, oh, he's going to prefer someone else,
Mm-hmm.
that feeling you have brought over with you since you are 7 years old.
Yeah.
That's exactly how this trauma was lodged into your body. I want you to examine this. You see your dad playing with those kids, and what hurts us, Gabri, is not what actually happened, is how we interpret it,
Exactly.
right? When you were little at 7, you thought, oh, I'm small, I'm not as good as them. That's why my dad prefers them, right? My dad
Yeah.
prefers them because I'm not that good. And it's the same feeling that still you carry with you. My boyfriend is going to prefer her because I'm inferior, right? And even when you are among girlfriends, you feel like, oh my God, no, they're going to prefer each other because I'm inferior. I'm not as good as them.
Yeah.
And it's all because of that conclusion that you drew when you were little, Gabri.
Mm-hmm.
I want you now, go back there when you are 7 years old. Go back to one of these episodes. You're in your house. Those kids are there. And you see your dad playing with them, being nicer to them. Now, when you are little, when we are little, we reach conclusions that are not very wise because we don't have a lot of knowledge as kids, right?
Yeah.
But as adults, we do. I want you now to help this little Gabri that concluded I am inferior to other people. Actually, yeah, I am inferior to other girls. Those kids that were they girls or boys?
One girl and one boy.
Okay, okay. So I'm inferior to other people. And now I want you as an adult, as the adult that you are now, Gabri,
Yeah.
go there to that moment in time and set the record straight for that girl. Give her a different explanation. What could actually be happening? Is it true that you are inferior to those kids?
Mm. No, no, it's not.
Okay. So what is the truth then?
Mm. They were having a great time, and my dad just wanted to make them feel happier because at home they were alone all day and their parents weren't home.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he was trying to be nice with them.
Okay. Say that again. Say that again, Gabby. Mm-hmm.
I'm not inferior to them. My dad just wants to help them to feel like kids, to play around and to be the dad that they miss every day.
Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. In fact, I want you to think now, how important were you for your father?
I was very important.
Yeah. How do you know that?
I could see it in his eyes and in all those sacrifices that he did over the years. Like he was working extra hours, he was missing many evenings just to help me with my doing my studies and my future, a better future.
Ah,
Yes,
beautiful. Yeah. So actually, he was investing a lot in you and Gabri. So
yes,
not just working hard for you, but also helping you with your studies. Okay. And you could see it in his eyes. Okay, Gabri, I want you to realize this. You made an association in your mind when you were little that this person whose love I want, right? Because you wanted your dad's love.
yeah,
You thought, oh, this person whose love I want, in fact, thinks I'm inferior and prefers someone else. And that was a complete lie. A complete lie that your young mind, thought was the truth. And you've been carrying that to this day.
yeah,
And now all you need to do, Gabri, is to make the association that in fact, your dad, this man whose love you wanted, already loved you so much. That in fact, he was making so many sacrifices for you, working hard, as you said, extra hours, taking the time to help you in your studies, and you can see it in his eyes how important you are to him. And I want you to picture that and feel that, Gabri. Feel, oh my God. In fact, my dad loved me so much. How does the love feel?
It's unconditional. And it's a big love and warm, very warm. He wants only the best for me.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how does that feel in your body?
I'm very relaxed.
Mm,
And I don't feel the ball anymore, like I felt in the beginning, but
beautiful.
hurt the moment.
Mm,
Yeah, I don't feel the ball anymore. It's amazing.
beautiful. What do you feel instead? What do you feel instead? I want you to, yes, feel. What does love feel in your chest? What does it feel like in your body?
Like happiness, enjoyment, only positive energy.
Yes, beautiful. Yeah, happiness and joy. Yes. Yeah. And that, Gabri, was the truth all along. That's exactly what your dad felt for you all along. And I want you to breathe it in. Take it in. And I want you to picture your dad's face. And I want you to see his eyes full of love for you. And I want you to imagine that he's taking you in his arms and holding you very tightly. And telling you that he loves you so much. And feel what that feels like. Yeah, feel what that feels like. Take it in. Take it in. And now I want you, Gabri, to imagine that you can ask your dad. Imagine that your dad is there in front of you. And ask him if he loves you. And imagine you are that little girl again. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ask him if he loves you and how much he loves you, and hear his answer. And tell me what he says.
Hmm. He says, I love you very much, and you know that I would always be by your side and protect you. And I will show you my love no matter what.
Beautiful. And ask him now if he thinks that you are inferior to those kids that were in your house, ask him that. And tell me what he says.
He says, no, I see more potential in you, and I think that you're greater and you can do more things than them.
Beautiful. Take that in. Take that in. Take that in. See yourself as your dad actually saw you, as greater actually than them, greater than them, more potential than them. Actually, superior to them. And I think the only reason why he was playing with them was because he felt sorry for them.
Yeah.
Right? Like we feel sorry for people that we see as inferior, then we feel sorry for them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, see yourself as your dad saw you. Actually, as superior, greater, bigger potential, luckier, with a brighter future, capable of doing more lovable. Actually, he saw you as the apple of his eye, as an expression. Yeah, yeah. His gorgeous daughter, his princess, you were his princess.
Yeah.
You realize that, Gabri, you were his princess. Oh, yes. What would he do for you as his princess? What would he be ready to do for you?
To fight everyone in the kingdom.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, tell me more exactly. To fight whom? To fight what?
To fight, to be himself, get himself better, stronger. I may say.
Yeah, to fight anybody that would hurt you, right?
Yes, yes,
To defend you even with his whole life. Yeah. Actually, your dad would have been ready to give up his whole life for you, Gabri.
yeah.
And that is the truth. Now I want you to breathe that in. Breathe that truth in. Yeah. And I want you to imagine who is the type of man that can help you, that can love you in the way that you need to be loved. Who is the type of man that can make you happy? Describe him to me. What things does he have of your dad that you like, and maybe what things he doesn't have of your dad that you don't like? Who is that man that can make you really happy?
Like my dad, he needs to be caring, supporting. And unlike my dad, to not be as stubborn and maybe to show his feelings from time to time.
Okay, or maybe to show them a lot. Huh?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I want you to think your ideal. What would it be? Okay, man who shows his love a lot.
Yes.
Good. And how would he show that? How would he show his feeling? How would you want that to be?
Like having mm, nights where we talk, evenings, or some days when we talk, when he says how he feels about me, about us,
Mm-hmm.
how he feels when I'm around, or even what bothers him about me.
Okay, so he shares his
Yes,
feelings.
yes,
Okay, he shares his feelings and he tells you that he loves you, right?
yes, yes.
Shows it. Not sometimes, some people love us and the way they show it is maybe doing things for us, but maybe
Mm,
what we need is to hear them say, I love you,
mm,
right?
yes,
Okay. Okay, so he shares his feelings, he tells me he loves me, we speak together. Okay. And beyond a shadow of a doubt that you are his princess, right?
yes,
Yeah, that you are his favorite. No question about it.
yeah,
You have no competition.
yes.
There's only one princess, and that is you. Yeah. I want you to do that now, Gabri. I want you to describe it in your own words. I want you to describe actually the relationship, how much your dad loves you and how much you mean to him, how you occupy the first place in his heart. I want you to tell yourself now the truth because you've been telling yourself the lies so many times. I want you to tell yourself the truth now and to feel it in every part of your body, in every cell of your body. Who are you really for your dad? How does it feel about you? And I want you to do that out loud.
Yeah. My dad really loves me. He is showing this to me. When I call him, when I need something from him, he's always there. He's always listening. He always makes time. Even if he doesn't show, I guess he doesn't know how. He's not used to show his feelings towards me. He's doing little things that prove his love to me. And I love him too, so much.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Are you his princess? Are you his princess, Tom?
I am his princess.
Yeah. Take that in. Take a deep breath now and take that in, Gabby. Yeah. Feel it in your body, what that feels like to be his princess, his one and only. Nobody can match you. Nobody is even your competition. He only has eyes for you. And what he gives other kids is just out of pity. He gives them a little bit. No comparison to the way he has devoted his life to you. to you and your brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just breathe that in again. And feel what that feels like. Very good. And now, Gabri, I want you to look to the future now. I want you to decide who is the type of man that you want in your life. Who do you deserve? Who deserves you? Who should be in your life? I want you to describe that for me.
I want him to be brave, to treat me like a little princess from time to time, not all the time. Mm, to speak his mind, to have patience for me, to spend time with me, to do activities together. Mm, to be funny. Mm, kind, romantic, why not?
Mm-hmm.
And to show his passion for what he's doing, to really enjoy what he's doing and what he chose to do with his life.
Okay.
And to know that I'm very important to him and that I have my special place there.
Yes. Yes. Excellent. Excellent. So now I want you, let's take a deep breath again, Gabby. I want you to think of your current boyfriend. When you compare him to this ideal man, the man that can make you happy, the man that you want, is that him? Is he the one? How does he compare?
Mm,
How is he similar or different?
It's similar with being funny and having time for me, making time for me, spending time with me. But what I guess that's missing, it's the speaking of feelings. He doesn't speak his feelings as often as I want. Maybe that's what's really missing.
Okay, so doesn't share his feelings for me.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Are you his number one? Are you his princess?
I am.
Okay. Okay. Okay, very good. Very good. And I want you now to go to that episode that you mentioned when you were with girlfriends.
Yes.
And there were three of you. And you felt inferior to them that they preferred each other instead of you.
Yeah.
Now that you know the truth, revisit that episode and tell me what you see.
I see there's a topic that they both enjoy much more than I do. And they keep looking at me while they talk. I can see that they know that I'm there and they want me to be there. They want me to be there.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes. And after that, we'll do something that we all enjoy. Yeah. But they want me there.
Beautiful. Exactly. They want you there. You were interpreting this completely wrong because you were believing in this lie. You were carrying this lie, Gabri.
Yes.
Okay. Let's now revisit your previous relationship where you said this guy was unfaithful to you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now try to find out why did that happen? What happened? Let's revisit it now that you have this new knowledge. Tell me what you see now.
That happened because he was looking for fun and not for a serious relationship. He wanted to explore, he wanted to go out, stay all night, drink. And I wasn't like that when we met. It was just wrong timing. I wanted something else, he wanted something else, and we didn't realize it. We liked each other somehow.
Sure.
And yes, and we chose to stay together. Yeah.
Okay.
So I couldn't give him what he wanted, and he chose to look for it some other place. But also he didn't want it to leave me alone and live my life.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, this is good. Okay, so now you realize we wanted different things. We liked each other, but we
Yes.
wanted different things. Okay, very good. Now let's look at your current relationship. What would you say about it now that you have this new knowledge of actually who you are and how much you were loved and are loved and how important you are, in fact, and how you are still your dad's princess, and yeah, and how that is the love that corresponds to you. That's what's normal for you, is to be somebody's number one and princess. When you think about your relationship now, how do you see it?
I see that he's treating me like a princess. Only that I want him to tell me, to to show his feeling with words. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I
Okay.
see that we want the same thing, and I see that we can actually achieve it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We we want fun, but together. We want to have fun together.
Okay. Okay. Okay, good. So maybe you need to tell him, right, that I want you to tell me beautiful words, right? That you show me that you love me with your words. That's something important for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, good, Gabri. How do you feel now? Take a deep breath first. And tell me, how do you feel?
Well, the ball is gone.
Beautiful.
And I'm full of happiness, joy, and a positive energy that it's like a fuel. It keeps growing and growing like a flame.
Yeah, I
And
love that.
yeah, and it spreads. It's amazing.
Oh, I love that. Yes, I love that, Gabri. And that was the truth all along. And you know what happens that, yeah, when we are believing in a lie, oh no, no, I'm inferior, we will see that and we will even create that, you know, we will even create, you know, when we take it to an extreme, created that, then people really seem like they are treating us as inferior, or they do treat us as inferior, but it's just our creation. This is how powerful, Gabri, the mind is. And what's beautiful is that you are young, so for you it's easier to change
Mm-hmm.
than for somebody, you know, older. Although people also get a revelation like this in one session, you know. But for you now, moving forward, I want, Gabri, that you connect to that feeling always. Wait, what does love feel like? Love feels like I'm a princess. I'm somebody's princess. I am their number one. I am their most important. And whoever wants to be in my life has to treat me like that, right? This is what love is like and feels like. And whoever is not ready for that, some people are not ready for that, right? Whoever is not ready for that, then that's not the person for me.
Mm-hmm.
I will just walk away. But the normal, the natural love for me, the normal, natural relationship for me is to be with a man who loves me so much, who treats me as his princess, who treats me as the most important person in his life, and who demonstrates love to me, not just by deed, not just by action, but also in words, because that's important for me.
Yes.
Good. So let's take a final deep breath. And we can open our eyes. Good job. Well done, Gabri. Wasn't that amazing?
It was. Thank you so much. It
Right?
was.
It's an amazing revelation.
Yes.
And it's always like that, Gabri, that people carry these, you know, these horrible feelings, right? This ball in your chest and this feeling of sadness and inferiority. Imagine your whole life. It
Yes.
was a lie. And it was a lie. So very good. Then we are done. Thank you so much, Gabri, for accepting to share this to people all over the world. because I know sometimes it's hard to share what has happened to us, but it's so important that people can see how quickly we can be healed, because people have a hard time believing that. But I want them to see how quickly it is possible to be healed.
Yes, thank you so much for the opportunity.
My pleasure.